Hey there, Spurs fans. Before we dive into today's exciting updates on Tottenham, I need your help to hit a major milestone, 4,000 subscribers. Hitting that button not only supports the channel but also ensures you won't miss any future updates. Stay tuned until the end for all the details. Let's make this happen together. Now, let's get into it. Tottenham Hotspur are making significant efforts to secure the signing of Mark Guhi, the talented Crystal Palace centre-back who is set to become a free agent at the end of this season. With the imminent expiration of his contract, the English defender has become one of the most sought-after names in the transfer market, and Tottenham, who are looking to strengthen their defence for the future, appear to be in pole position to sign him. Guhi, who has been a key figure in Palace's defence and has also impressed with the England national team, is seen as a crucial addition for any club with ambitions of competing for titles and competing at the highest level, putting Spurs in a strategic position to take advantage of this opportunity. Tottenham's need to bolster their defensive line has never been more evident. Despite having experienced defenders, the team has faced challenges with defensive consistency in recent seasons. With defense being one of the priorities for manager Ange Postecoglou, the arrival of a defender like Mark Guhi could completely transform the backline. The young centre-back, who has excelled at Crystal Palace, is exactly the type of player Tottenham need, a solid defender with great leadership abilities and a sharp footballing mind. Guhi is not only capable of making crucial tackles and interceptions but is also excellent at building from the back, which is essential for Spurs' style of play, which relies on quick transitions and a defence that knows how to support the attack. Mark Guhi's profile is the ideal fit for what Tottenham are looking for in a centre-back. At just 25 years old, Guhi has already shown a maturity beyond his years, establishing himself as one of the most reliable defenders in the Premier League. His ability to read the game, his physical strength, and his tactical intelligence make him one of the most complete centre-backs of his generation. Additionally, his ability to make long, precise passes, often initiating attacking moves, is one of the standout aspects of his game. For a team like Tottenham, which has shown an increasing focus on fast, positional play, a player with these attributes is exactly what the club needs to strengthen their defence and create more options in transition. Another important factor that puts Tottenham in a strong position in the race for Guhi is the player's connection to London, where he has played since his move from Chelsea to Palace. His proximity to the city could be a decisive factor in his decision, as many players prefer to stay close to their families and friends. Furthermore, the fact that Tottenham is a club with high aspirations for growth and success, both in the Premier League and in European competitions, could make the club even more attractive to Guhi. Tottenham, who are already building a competitive squad under Postecoglou's leadership, can offer Guhi the opportunity to play for a rising team with a clear vision for the future. In addition to his technical and tactical abilities, Guhi also stands out for his winning mentality and his leadership qualities both on and off the pitch. His focused and committed attitude has earned him the respect of coaches and teammates, and he has demonstrated on numerous occasions that he has the ability to lead a team. For Tottenham, who are in a phase of rebuilding and looking to establish a solid foundation for the years ahead, having a defender like Guhi would be a massive advantage. His maturity and experience, combined with his potential for growth, are qualities that could be crucial for a team seeking defensive stability while also aspiring to win titles. Tottenham fans, who are eager to see the club back competing in the top competitions with more strength, have plenty of reasons to be excited about the possibility of Mark Guhi wearing the Spurs shirt. The fact that he is set to become a free agent gives the club a unique chance to sign a top-quality defender without the need to pay a hefty transfer fee, which could allow Spurs to invest in other areas of the squad. Competition will be fierce, as other big clubs are also keeping an eye on Guhi, but Tottenham are well positioned to capitalise on their standing in the market and the player's desire to continue his career at an elite club. If Spurs manage to secure his signature, it would be a strategic move that would have a significant impact on the future of the team. As the transfer market approaches, expectations surrounding Mark Guhi will only continue to grow. The decision the defender makes regarding where he will play the next chapter of his career will be one of the big stories in European football over the coming months. For Tottenham, Guhi's addition would not only represent a major upgrade in defence, but also a key step in the process of building a team capable of challenging for major trophies. For Spurs supporters, the hope is that Guhi joins the squad and becomes one of the cornerstones who will help elevate the club to new heights in both English and European football. The 1-0 defeat to Chelsea, which could have been just another stumble in Tottenham's season, seems to have triggered explosive internal tension between manager Thomas Frank and striker Richarlison. According to reports, the atmosphere in the dressing room after the match was marked by a heated argument, with both parties apparently on the brink of breaking point. The Brazilian, who has been enduring a run of games without scoring and has shown a level of performance below expectations, is said to have been strongly confronted by Frank, who didn't hold back in his criticism of Richarlison's lack of impact on the game. The pressure on the striker has already been high, but with the team urgently needing results and the forward still struggling to find his form, the manager's patience is said to have run out. The situation is delicate, as the relationship between the two now seems to be under strain, creating an atmosphere of uncertainty for the immediate future of the team. This episode comes at a critical point in the season for Tottenham, who, under Frank's leadership, urgently need a reaction to prevent the team from slipping further away from the top positions. The growing frustration of the manager with Richarlison's lack of goals is something that could affect the group's dynamics and even the morale of the squad. Although the striker has shown in other stages of his career his ability to bounce back from difficult moments, his clash with Frank may be the turning point that decides whether he can overcome this rough patch or if his future at the club is in jeopardy. The fact is, as the team looks to regain its form, the relationship between manager and player is likely to be one of the key factors in how Tottenham's season unfolds, and once again, the fans are eagerly awaiting a turnaround that will get the team back on track to winning ways. Before we dive back in, I need your help to hit a massive milestone: 4,000 subscribers. If you're enjoying the content, tap that subscribe button and hit the bell to stay in the loop with every new video. Together, we can make this happen. Now, let's jump back into it. What do you think, Spurs fans? Is it time for Richarlison to step up, or is the pressure mounting on the Brazilian too much to handle? After yet another underwhelming performance in a high-stakes game like the Chelsea match, the question remains, can he turn things around, or has his time at Tottenham come to a breaking point? We've all seen what he's capable of in flashes, but as the team continues to struggle, how much longer can we afford to wait for that elusive spark from the forward? The heat is definitely on, and with Frank reportedly losing patience, this could be the defining moment in Richarlison's Spurs career. The fans are waiting, but how long will they continue to support the player if the goals don't start flowing soon? And what about the manager, Thomas Frank? He's been under pressure himself, tasked with turning Tottenham into genuine title contenders, but if his relationship with Richarlison begins to break down, could it have a negative impact on the entire squad? Spurs fans have seen manager-player disputes in the past, but this feels different. Frank is a manager known for his focus and intensity, but how much longer will he tolerate inconsistency from his key players? If Richarlison can't regain his form, does Frank look elsewhere for solutions, or does he double down on the striker, risking further tension in the dressing room? The question we all want to know is, what's the next step in this drama? So, what's your take, Tottenham fans? Will Richarlison rise to the occasion, silencing the critics and proving his worth the investment, or is his time at Spurs nearing its end? Do you back the manager, Thomas Frank, for demanding more from his star forward, or do you think the pressure could be too much for both the player and the coach to handle? This saga is far from over, and we're all waiting to see how it plays out. Share your thoughts with us. How would you solve this growing issue at Tottenham? The future of Richarlison, and perhaps the fate of the team's season, might just depend on it. Don't miss out, subscribe to the channel and smash that like button to keep up with all the latest action. Drop your thoughts in the comments, your support is everything to Tottenham. Catch you in the next video.